I think my friend Kidi needs to adjust to the new realities, which is unfortunate that when you want to come to the national TV and want to proclaim a narrative that has not been established by the court. We had a very successful election from our understanding, and this was a very transparent election, even attributed by the observers. That the transmission of the election from the polling station to the National Tallying Center was very transparent in terms of how the transmission, that the presiding officer would take the picture, which would later be converted into the PDF form, and this is a handwritten. And these are the questions that were being asked yesterday. How could we be able to tamper in with a document that is PDF that was handwritten and resubmitted to the portal? Those are the questions that were being asked. And their side, they were trying to say that these forms were deleted and were resubmitted back to the portal. And yet, the same question was being asked even by the judge, that if yet you would change the same form, what about the physical form that were living at the polling station going to the National Tallying Center? How would we be able? That means you have to change the two forms so that they can be able to tally. Those were the questions that were being asked yesterday. So it is important that we give credits where it's due. We had a very credible election, and we are waiting for the final finding, which we hope that is going to be to uphold the will of the people, other than all these hearsays and gossip that we are hearing in this the courtroom. Especially if you go and read all those affidavits that were given by the petitioner, they are just hearsay and gossips. There's nothing tangible that can present to the court. And you see, this is an apex court. You cannot just present things that are not well articulated in the Constitution. Yeah.
But doesn't it worry you when you read Wafula Chebukati's affidavit, and he says high-ranking government officials visited them at the Bomas of Kenya, told them moderation has been happening, moderate this thing or Kenya will burn. And Raphael Tuju on the other side admits, yes, I met this fella at a secret location in Karen. Both sides, if you're to believe either side?
I think it is a matter of evidence. We have, from our side, we have been able to present those clips showing that we had very senior government officials, Security Council, going to the National Tallying Center. And this looks like there was a pressure, including even what happened in the violence that was caused at Bomas, that there was pressure on how they wanted the chairperson to moderate all these results in favor of somebody. So I think it is a matter that is in court, and we are waiting for the judgment. But it is important that what we present in the court should be able to have tangible evidence. It is not based on hearsay. That's the way they have presented before.
Okay, so you still maintain that the exercise was credible?
Very credible.
Despite all these allegations
yes.
Flying about.
You will permit me the right of reply.